Who's
Roses and roses.
Who was fixing your hair? Was that your girlfriend?
Where was that? It was Jules LaPlaca.
Get over here for me. Come hit this
man.
mark.
You're
Okay.
bad. You're really bad.
I'm bad, or am I
Yeah.
doing my job, Peter? Okay, let's dig into how things are ending. Madison has given you an ultimatum. Watching this footage back, how do you feel watching it? Do you feel it was fair that she kept some things from you and gave you this decision to make?
I don't feel like it was an ultimatum. I don't. I think it was her doing what I asked every girl to do from the very first night, and that was to be honest with me and share what was ever on their heart. And that's what she did. And trust me, it made it for an insanely, incredibly difficult week for me. There's no doubt about that. But I can't fault her for just sharing her heart.
Are you really in love with 3 women? You've gotten some criticism for this.
Yeah, I don't know why. If I wasn't feeling it, I wouldn't have said it. So, again, I've always been a firm believer that the heart wants what it wants. And I think this experience for sure has shown me there's not just one soulmate out there. I think at some point in my life I used to think that. And yeah, I've definitely been able to give my heart to more than one person, so it's possible.
A lot of people were saying, why didn't you push for more on the accusation that Victoria F had broken up relationships? Do you wish you'd asked more questions, gotten more clarity on that? Because she's sitting there telling you, I don't know what to answer to.
Yeah, and I did, and it just unfortunately wasn't able to air. But we had a long conversation about really what her relationship was with Marissa and the accusations she was making. We talked about the relationships that Marissa had brought up, and there's a reason why I made my decision. You know, I wasn't just going off of no conversation there. We had a long conversation, and in regards to with Marissa and my relationship, that wasn't very serious at all. I'd maybe seen her for 4 times throughout the course of a month. It was a lot more serious with Victoria, and so when I heard Victoria's side of the story, it was enough for me to make the decision, and I felt good about it.
I see exactly what I have in front of me, and it's the most perfect woman that I've always dreamt of.
Peter, I keep saying that you make what I call 747 statements, the most perfect girl, the best first date ever. How do you say these extreme things and not pick, Hannah Ann, who's the most perfect girl?
Hannah Ann is. She is no one's perfect, but she's very close to perfect. I'm a very passionate dude, and I'm an extremist kind of. And so I make these statements, and it comes from the heart, and that's just who I am.
How does your season end, Peter?
Well, if you must know, you guys can tune in a couple of weeks to find out.
Who is Barb crying about, Peter?
A lot of people think it's Hannah Brown now coming in.
Oh.
Possibly Jules LaPlaca, who knows? There's so many.
I'm glad you brought up your producer's name. She's your producer. Is she the woman that you're with right now?
So many theories out there right now. It's kind of crazy to hear, but I don't know. We'll see.